If you come in to see us for shoulder pain, one of the first things we're going to do is see how well or how not well they're moving. And it's going to look something like this. So we call this shoulder flexion. So arms go all the way up to the front with the thumbs forward, up as high as you can, bring them back down. Then palms forward, this is abduction. We bring them all the way up and bring them all the way down. Next is shoulder extension with the palms forward. One arm at a time, go straight back behind you as far as you can. Then we'll do shoulder extension with the palms backwards. And that's one arm back behind you at a time, as far as you can. The next one we're going to do is everybody's favorite, shoulder internal rotation or hand behind the back. And that looks like this on everybody. And from there, if any of those are painful or is more tight, then that's where we start and go from there. Follow these next couple videos and we'll show you what we do. If reaching back behind you was the most difficult motion, that's where we're going to start. And remember, this is not appropriate for everybody. This is not going to fix everybody's shoulder pain, unlike what every other social media video tells you. But if the reaching back behind you with the palm forward was the most difficult and the most restricted, the hardest to do, that's typically where we will start. So to do this at home, in the gym, or anywhere you're at, you're going to take your palm, you're going to place it face down on something, in this case our table. We're going to go arm out straight, and from here we're going to squat down and getting low. We're going to get down to either where that first tightness or pain kind of starts to hit, then come right back up. We don't necessarily want to work or blast right through the painful area. We just want to work right down to it and come right back up. We're going to try to keep shoulders squared straight ahead, coming down, getting down a little bit further each time as we go, over and over and over and over until we can get most of the way or even all the way down into that shoulder motion. Then from there, we retest everything. We go all the way back up. We go all the way back up to the sides. We go all the way straight back, and we go all the way back behind our back. If those have improved, we're on the right track, and this is the right thing for you. If your shoulder was more sore or restricted or tight, trying to reach it back with the palm back, go in like this, then we're going to do a very similar setup. But in this case, we're going to take our palm. We're going to face it up to the ceiling. We're going to place it back behind you on something. In this case, we have a high table. You can also use a shelf. You can use a chair. You can use a barbell, a squat rack, anything that you can place your hand up on. We'll even use sometimes, if people still use brooms, we use a broom handle or a dowel rod or something like that as well for the same thing. So from here, the exact same directions as the other one. We're to come down to where it either starts to hurt or starts to get tight and come right back up. And as we work further and further into that, we're going to try to get a little bit deeper each time until we get lower and lower and lower and lower. Sometimes this takes 10 to 12 reps. Sometimes this takes about 40 to 50. And everybody's a little bit different, but as you keep going, you should be able to get further and further and further into that motion. And just like we did on the other one, retest how well are you doing up to the front, up to the side, straight back behind you, and arm back behind the back. If those have improved, this is probably the one for you for the moment. If it has not improved, we're going to move on to a couple others as well. And if it's still not improving, go find a great practitioner. Get this checked out.